terms of getting to know challenges, getting to know how things are changing. As a chair, I thought, let me go ahead and give you a view from a global standpoint in terms of what corporations are going in and expecting, and then be able to tie back to the agenda that we've tried ourselves with ICT Academy to help all of you. A little while earlier, I think Mr. Lakshmi Narayan spoke about, hey, the organizations are going to be hiring. In 1965, companies which entered into the S&P 500 list stayed in that list for about 33 years. As you go ahead and look through to 2012, it dropped to 17, a drop of 15, 16 points. And then when you go ahead and look at 2027, it's really projected as 12 years. What does this mean? The world is evolving, the world is changing, customer demands are changing, but organizations are unable to change at the pace that they need to change. Now, to be able to accommodate that, the world is definitely not going to slow down for us, for each one of us. It's going to pretty much continue. So let's look through in terms of what's going on and happening globally. Students, are we talking about well-being and mental health? If anybody spoke about going to a psychiatrist, what is the point of it? Those are the terms that would go ahead and get used. But today, what are the challenges which are going and coming forth? The dynamic change of the world, the speed at which the world is changing, people are unable to go ahead and cope with it. The advent of social media, the advent of technology, the speed at which things are going in and happening, a lot of people are just unable to cope with it. Let's look at what COVID-19 went ahead and did to us. Or in terms of diversity and inclusion, again a big topic. We were hearing about women empowerment in terms of how girl has been going ahead, being picked up by Mahindra in the auto industry. And every organization, every corporation that we go ahead and deal with as a SHL, well, pretty much goes in and sees that. They are all focused on diversity and inclusion. So a lot of changes coming in. I'm not going to go ahead and get into all of them. But what's emergent, to thrive in Industry 4.0, all professionals need to have a complex set of hard and soft skills that allow them to navigate the body world. That's what McKinsey went in and called out. Now, what's that speaking to? I'll take 3 areas, which at SHL we consider extremely important, extremely critical. So, there are hundreds more. We spoke about the soft skill requirements, very critical. Today, at one point in time when we were graduating, what used to go ahead and get looked at? Numerical ability, Ganit. Today, numerical ability is possibly the lowest denominator which goes ahead and gets evaluated in organizations. We were hearing about data visualization. Things like inductive reasoning, deductive reasoning. Those are skills which are going in and getting more important. Soft skills are going in and getting more important. Why so? Who can do Ganit for us? It's available in all of your hands. Yeah? The calculators come in for us. So whatever computers can go ahead and do, and whatever humans are not going to go ahead and get required for it. So let's look at what are the kind of skills that humans need to go ahead and focus on to stay ahead and to stay engaged, to be able to continue to grow the world and to be able to take it in the direction that we want to go ahead and take it. I'll take a few examples from that standpoint. Let's look at digitalization. All of you know about digitalization. If in a village you're going in and getting an order right the same day, today the expectation in any of the metro cities is, I'll go ahead and have an order placed and delivered to me in 15 minutes, 20 minutes. A Blinkit goes in and promises 10-minute delivery at your doorstep. A Zomato goes in and fights for 30 minutes, 40 minutes. Otherwise, your money back. These are things which are going in and hearing, right? Which is happening. That's the expectation which is coming in. And that's all about digital readiness. And the country is setting the right directions towards it. In terms of the agendas that are going ahead and getting created by the government and the kind of work that is going ahead and happening, it's working towards that. But it's for us to be able to go ahead and take it broader into society. Let's look at the simple role of sales. Let's look at the simple role of sales. When I started my career, what was the sales profile? Knock on doors, get meetings, tell people about the product, and if the person likes you, likes the product, he'll go and buy it from you. Let's just look back into today's time. Your buyer has possibly gone and assessed and knows more about your product than you may be knowing. So is there a different skill set that your salespeople need to have? People who are interested in making a career in sales and marketing. We're talking about digital marketing today. People are reaching in through social media. How do I go ahead and market to those people? It's not print ads possible. It's digital ads that you need to go ahead and bring in. How do we engage people? So is there a transformation happening on that? Yes, there is a transformation going on happening on that. I spoke about the ability to go ahead and work remotely. What is it that is required of people to be able to go ahead and work remotely? And who should be made to work remotely and who needs to be brought back into office? And there were 3 parameters which we went ahead and identified. Ability to go ahead and get your work done yourself. Ability to engage with people when you're working remotely. That is your team, your customers, and all of it. And thirdly, being able to take care of your own self. And around this, we propounded, hey, what are the capabilities that the individual needs to have to be able to go ahead and work remotely? And we were able to recommend to corporations, hey, this is the team that you need to get back to office as and when you have your offices open or requires closer supervision. These are the people. Let them be. Let them continue. They'll continue to deliver better to you. And this person, you don't get him back to office, he's going to go crazy. This is about remote work readiness. So I'm giving you different perspectives which are going ahead and emerging and how corporations have started designing and transforming for the changes that are going ahead and happening in the world. So this is the line which I was talking about, work habits of the individual, their working relationships that they're able to manage, and the self-development and well-being. Okay. Let me go ahead and move forwards. So all of it is going ahead and getting rethinked right now. Pretty much going ahead and getting rethinked. And from our perspective, what is it that we're going to be calling out? What is going to be the future? Some of these statements from our SHL labs. Higher order skills, they're going to go ahead and stay. There's creativity, computer science, data science, innovation. These are things which computers will not be able to go ahead and do seamlessly. They're going to be dependent on humans. Human knowledge is going to be required. Learnability will be key. A job which was there today is not going to be there tomorrow. So unless and until I'm able to learn, and it could be in any of the formats, right? Either I'm taking classroom sessions, or I'm learning on the job, or I'm reading up and going in and learning, whatever it could be. Learnability is key. What is the capability of the individual to learn on himself or herself? And this a person's ability to design to learn on an ongoing basis is going to be very, very important. Do our students know how to learn? It's not what they want to learn, it's ability to go ahead and learn, knowing how to learn. Third, soft skills are going to stay. Being able to communicate, being able to engage, being able to build relationships. That part of it is going to go ahead and stay. Being able to communicate. These are going to be critical. The last, motor skills and vocational skills, they'll somewhat stay. Machines can't go ahead and get a lot of stuff done still. And those are going to continue to stay. Yes, machines will go ahead and come in, things will go ahead and get produced in volume, but when you want something differentiated, you're still going to need the vocational skill to go ahead and come. Your tap's leaking, you need to change your tap. You'll have the tools available to go ahead and do it, but you'll still possibly require the plumber to come and fix it for you. Will robots come and do it for you in your house? Yes, there will be a point in time where it will go ahead and happen. I'll not say no to that. It will go ahead and happen. But these are going to be there for some amount of time. So what do we need to do? Okay, learning to learn is key. How do we design? How do we make our students be able to learn? Teach them learning. How do we get them to think better? Concentrate on employability, not just the trainability part of it. It's not the syllabus which is important, and that's what was getting talked about a lot today. It's not the syllabus which is important, it's to be able to know what is the industry looking for and being able to get them to be more employable. Third, nurturing emotional intelligence. Being able to engage with people. Being able to manage people. We spoke about the requirement for leadership. Very, very critical. We spoke about empathetic leadership. How did a Donald Trump get viewed? And how did Arden from New Zealand, the Prime Minister Arden from New Zealand, get viewed during the time of COVID with the actions that they went ahead and took as leaders? So your emotional intelligence is going to be very, very important. Innovation will be key. Hands-on skills are going to be very, very important. And we need to embrace new skills. Somebody says, I'm going to stick that in the old age. Okay, be it teachers or be it the students. If somebody is going to go ahead and say that I'm going to be stick up in the old age, it's going to be impossible for us to go ahead and sustain ourselves as we go ahead and move forward. Thank you very much for giving me this time.